Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, child. I am here to do a video today because it's some people that still want to lie. So, you know, we're gonna talk about this interview that Nene Leakes did with Latocha Scott and the lies Latocha told. I know I'm a little late, but I finally had some downtime to sit here and make this video because I think this came out a few days ago. So I'm a few days late, but you know, I'm getting to it. Happy Easter, happy 420 to those of you who celebrate that. Yeah, so let's talk about Latocha. So Latocha did the residuals challenge, and in the song she said she's been split. I can't remember everything she said in the song, but I remember specifically she said we've been split for 2 years in the song. And she was saying she was split from Edward Stillinghands. Y'all remember Edward Stillinghands? Mr. Rocky? Yeah, she said she was split from him. Edward Stillinghands, Rocky, aka R. Kelly's right hand man at one point in time. The red flags are all over the place. So she's playing narcissistic mind games, saying she was separated. In the challenge she said she was separated, but she get on Nene's show talking about that she was talking about the group. No, you were not. You are trying to play a mind game now because Tamika exposed that you and that man are still together. So now you try to flip it and reverse it and bend and shape shift and make it something that it really didn't mean. You was trying to gaslight people to think you had left that man and you didn't. Tamika exposed it, so now you gonna try to bend it and make it that, oh, I was talking about the group. Okay, Latocha, girl. Anyway, so yeah, she didn't leave Rocky. Do y'all think Latocha and Rocky had something to do with R. Kelly and his money? Because y'all know R. Kelly, from what I be hearing, they be saying R. Kelly money is funny, it's missing, it ain't where it was supposed to be. Like, I think he ain't got no money. His money was missing. You know what I'm saying? The money that he should have had ain't there. Rocky was that man, right hand man at one point. Like, do y'all think they been siphoning money out of his account over the years? And you know, I guess when all that stuff happened, he finally looked in his account, like, oh, my account real low, like what happened to my money? Somebody go around there and check at Latocha and Rocky house. They probably got a safe full of R. Kelly money, Latocha money, Tamika money. Like, they just stealing people money. They don't let them get too close to you. They'll steal from you. Do not leave your pocketbook. If you go to Easter dinner today and Latocha and Rocky is at your family Easter dinner, do not sit your purse down. Leave it in your car and lock it in your trunk. And keep your car keys close to you at all times. Don't sit them down nowhere. Okay? Yeah, and then I think at one point Rocky was going around saying he worked with Britney Spears. Rocky is sketchy. Very, very, very sketchy. And Latocha, you sketchy too because you affiliated with him. When he saying he worked for Britney Spears one time, we see what that lady is twirling around her living room right now in some miniature panties, just twirling, dancing, whatever. Mine is fried. Okay, this just don't look good. This looks really bad. Actually, it looks like if y'all investigate into him and the people that he's worked with, it might be some type of correlation and he might have did something to these people. Like, I don't know, he might have stole from them, you know. Well, I ain't even gonna say might have that. I bet you if y'all go back through them people's bank history, y'all will find somewhere where some money came up missing when they was working with Rocky. So Tamika already exposed in her receipts video that she owns the name of Escape. Tasha on that line talking about I own the name of Escape and I added Tamika. Tamika literally already said this. I think it was her receipts video, but she said that she owns the name and she added Latocha to it. And if I ain't mistaken, she said Latocha when she added her to it and the group got back together, that Latocha was saying, oh, we could add Tiny, but we ain't gonna add Candy to it. Why you, that lady can't stand Candy. I don't know why, but she cannot stand Candy. And so yeah, she didn't want Candy name added to the group, but you was willing to add Tiny. That's crazy. But if I could, I don't know if this was in the Receipts video. It was in some video, and she talking about it. Tamika said that somewhere. I can't remember. I think it was the Receipts video. But yeah, yeah. So Tasha, why you on here lying, trying to play the reverse Uno? Tamika already said she owned it, and I ain't trying to be funny. We believe Tamika because Latocha, you stealing money and doing all this stuff. I believe Tamika when she said she had the money to pay for the ownership of the name, and she did it, and then she added you to it, and you was supposed to pay her money and you never did, and now you trying to reverse Uno and try to say that you owned it. But the neighborhood talk pulled it up, and Tamika's name was first on the thing, so that lead me to believe that she was telling the truth. Her name is first on there because she is the original person that paid for it. Because now that I think about it, even in alphabetical order, Tamika's name would not have come first. You can't even say, oh, they just put an alphabetical. No, they didn't. They didn't. L comes before T in the alphabet. Anywho, and y'all got the same last name, so yeah. So now you just trying to say these people lying. Tamika already exposed the receipts. Miss Diane co-signed it. Tiny mama don't do nothing but mind her business and take care of Tiny and T.I. kids. She love them kids. She don't do nothing but mind her business, take care of them kids. She seemed like a really nice lady. I don't for 1 minute believe that lady would just sit up here and lie on you and get in the video with Tamika and co-sign the fact that that lady check was missing. Stop playing, Latocha. Like, I'm so tired of Latocha. I don't want to see her on no more interviews. If I watch it, I probably won't even respond, because she gonna sit here and tell the same lies. Like, anytime she's done a interview after all the stuff happened with the TV show, she just tell the same lies, and she trying to bend and shape stuff into what she wanted to be. That lady is delusional. She needs to be in a white padded room. She do. Her mama and Rocky have done a number on her mental. They have. Them gotta be the only two people she talking to, because anybody else in the world would tell her, like, girl, even if I'm cool with her, like, I would. Who is her friends? Y'all need to tell that lady. Though I may not believe you stole this money, based off all the stuff that's been presented to the world, it looks 100% sure like you stole the money and you just a liar. So you're gonna have to come with some receipts. You can't get on interviews telling all these delusional, saying all this delusional looking stuff with no receipts. And then I think Latocha in the interview said something about the mom is trying to help her and Tamika work on their relationship. The way Latocha said it, that the mom is trying to help them work on the relationship, I don't think the mom is trying to help them work on the relationship. I think the mom is in communication with both of them, but when she talks to Tamika, she's trying to get Tamika to back down, and I don't know, like, she's trying to gaslight Tamika into whatever Tasha want her to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. And y'all know, y'all trying to gaslight that lady about her 30K. But why is Rocky and Tasha name on, I don't think Tasha name was on the check, but Rocky name was on the check. Like, come on now. Like, it's really crazy the fact that Latocha got a son named Liar Liar. That's the story of her life, child, at this point. That, like, she got on this interview telling all these lies. Like, did you think we forgot the TV show? We literally watched the show, Latocha. We watched it. You watched the show. It's no way you thought that we was gonna sit up here and believe the stuff you said. Like, it didn't even make sense. And then you pushed your sister's hand so hard that lady had to come out with the receipts video, and she dropped it on YouTube. I wonder if that video's still up, but she told us a lot. Miss Diane, Tiny Mama, all in the video telling us what it was. Yeah, y'all some thieves. At this point, Tamika, lock them people. I don't know if the statute of limitations is up, but lock them up because they keep playing in your face. And I don't even think Tamika need the money. Like, she been on tour with Escape, SWV, and all the girls. Like, I know them people that made some money. Like, at least $1 million plus on tour. I don't think she was really worried about that 30K. But Latocha line would just piss me off and just make me go ahead and file charges. Her and Rocky would be on, what's that down there? Fulton County, DeKalb County, whatever. They'll be on the jail log with their mug shots up there, side by side. Put them side by side, line them up for theft. If the statute of limitations is up, girl, lock them people up and get a full out investigation on it. And it's sad, but when they do the investigation, they might find out your mama had something to do with it too, and that's really sad. They're gonna have the mama locked up too. But they keep playing in your face. Like, y'all keep telling lies. Like, who else stole the lady money? Come on now. And then Latocha got the audacity to say that her sister should have had her back against the group, like with them kicking her out the group because she had her back in the day when she was pregnant and they was trying to kick her out the group. Latocha, you talking about something 30 years ago, and no, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little young, you know what I'm saying, but your sister being pregnant as a teenager, I'm sure was probably before you met Rocky. Maybe y'all relationship, I would assume, was probably different at the time. I think Latocha always have been a mess, and I think the mama always have like co-sign on stuff, but I think when she got with Rocky, it got 10 times worse. Like, but I'm saying at that time, you might have had some ability to show love and be there for your sister, but that was before you met Rocky, and he just, you know, you went completely ruthless after that. But I'm just saying, that was probably before you met Rocky, so that's probably why you stood up for your sister. And also, it probably was some benefit to you to, maybe you knew the group would do better with your sister, you know what I'm saying? Or you knew if you didn't have your sister in the group that was automatically gonna take your side, that Tiny and Candy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Tiny and Candy will agree with each other sometimes. Like, Tiny will sometimes agree with you sometimes. Like, Tiny just gonna go off of what she think is right, but your sister already has a allegiance to you, you know what I'm saying? She gonna go with you right or wrong, especially back in the day at that time. So I feel like that's really why you wanted to keep your sister in the group. It wasn't because you cared about her or your little baby niece at the time. I think you cared about you having control in the group, and you knew if she was there, you have control over her, so it was gonna go your way, so you need to keep her in the group. What you call it? Yeah, I was on IG. This had been a little while back, but y'all, Tamika had done bought like 100 acres of land. That lady is up financially right now. I don't think she is really worried about this 30K. I mean, would she like to have it? I'm sure she would, because it's her money and she worked for it. But I don't think it's the fact that Latocha keep going around on these interviews on these interviews lying, saying that she didn't steal the money when everybody know you stole the money. The receipts are there, but your sister just loved you enough not to send you to jail. And I don't know if I could. I ain't got no sister. I got brothers, but if my brother stole $30,000 from me, they're going to jail. I'm sorry. I would probably be a little lenient and just tell everybody what's going on, tell our dad what has happened. Look, I'm gonna give him a certain amount of time to pay me my $30,000 back. If he don't pay it back within that time, I'm getting the laws involved. Like, I would try to be nice, and I think that's what Tamika should have did. I would have told my mama, look, girl, your daughter got 3 months for that 30K to show back up to me, or I'm gonna go ahead and call the police and press charges. And that would have been it. That would have been it at that point. And then she also in the interview was saying that her husband didn't have a baby on her. Somebody called Unicorn. What her name? Unique Unicorn. Somebody called that lady on the line because she said she was pregnant by Rocky multiple times. Now, just because the child or a child isn't here today does not negate the fact that your husband did have not one baby on you. Didn't that lady say she had been pregnant about 3 or 4 times? Like, that man literally had like 3 or 4 babies on you. Just because, like I said, the babies ain't here today does not negate the action that he took to cheat on you and create a baby with another woman. He did have a baby on you. He did. Well, several, actually. And you sitting up here ruining your reputation, your relationship with your sister, because it was man. And during the time all the stuff was going on with the show, he was getting exposed for messing with multiple women. Somebody had a picture of him walking around in a hotel with some women. The unicorn lady was talking about, her name was Unique, I believe, but it was just spelt really weird. Like, anyway, that lady was exposing voice messages. Tasha K that exposed him on the phone with her, trying to do all these Jedi mind tricks and talk her into believing their side of the story. Like, it was a mess. Like, Latocha, you saw all of that and you still say I'm gonna stick with him. Like, that's crazy. I would like to see Latocha back in the group. I would like to see all 4 members of the group together. Like, definitely would. But I will still, next time the trio come around, the 3 of them, I'm gonna try to get some tickets because I'm trying to go. I know my mama want to see them. I'm gonna take my mama to see them. Like, we're gonna have a good time, listen to some good 90s music. Yeah. But yeah, like, I would like to see all 4 of them though, because that's the whole sound, that's how it originated. Like, I would love to see the 4 of them. But Latocha is just a liar, and I do not blame the other 3 at all for not wanting to be bothered with her. She is so problematic. Like, I don't blame them at all for not wanting to be bothered. So I'm gonna support either way. But like I said, I would love to see the 4, but Latocha is never going to own up to anything she did. She's never going to be honest. You always got to watch your pocketbook around her and her husband. Like, it's just too much. So I do not blame the women at all. Like, I wouldn't work with her either. I wouldn't want to be in close proximity of her and that man. The only way I think Latocha may be able to come back, she gonna have to leave Rocky. And I ain't necessarily got to be relationship wise, but if she deals with the group, she's gonna have to come by herself. She's not gonna be able to bring him around or him have any dealings. I think it would be best if she leave him. I feel like they would trust her more if she actually left him and it's like, okay, you don't even deal with him. But if she was still with him but doesn't bring him around them, I think they would still feel slightly sketchy about it. Like, okay, you're not bringing him around, but we know he's still there in the back of your mind, probably telling you all kind of manipulative things to say and do. Like, it's just too much. Yeah, they have narcissistic tendencies. They still, like, it's crazy. And Nene, I want you to do better when you interviewing people, because for some reason, I don't know if Nene was playing this dumb role or she really didn't know that much, but it's like, them people closer to Nene, way closer to Nene age than they are my age. Like, these people are way older, but I enjoy their music. My mama always played their music. Like, I know who they are. So, for us to know, the general public knew most of that stuff Latocha was saying in the video was a lie. Like, because we have heard their story over the years. Nene, aren't you from, yeah, if I ain't mistaken, Nene from Athens. Cause I used to watch the Housewives sometimes in and out, but I remember her and Phaedra was getting into it one time, because I think Phaedra was trying to say something about Nene age, and Nene went to school with her brother. So if she went to school with Phaedra's brother and Phaedra from Athens, then Nene is probably from, but anyway, Nene, yeah, you from the South, you from Athens, you probably from Georgia, Athens specifically. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm assuming you probably from Athens. You mean to tell me you don't know, like, this basic stuff about the skate? Did you watch the TV show you talking about? Oh, you have a husband? They was all on the TV show. Latocha's husband and her son was all on the TV show with her when they show her at home. Like, yes, she's married, and yes, she got a son, and yes, that's Rocky's son. Like, y'all, you was just saying all kind of stuff. Oh, that's your husband's son. Like, why wouldn't it be her husband's son? Like, girl, everybody ain't having kids by, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't, you know what I'm saying, doing all that. You know, some people do get married and have kids, you know, even though those are two manipulative narcissist. Like, yeah, they, you know, as far as we know, now do Rocky might got some other kids, but nah, Latocha probably been faithful to him, and yeah, that's his son, and she gonna stick beside him. Anyway, so I don't know if Nene was purposely playing dumb because she don't like Candy, and she just wanted Latocha to just say, like, she had to play the dumb role so Latocha could say certain stuff, and she wouldn't look crazy if she didn't give her pushback. So she tried to do that like she know really nothing about the lady. I don't know, Nene. I don't know if I believe you. And I like Nene. Nene is like, in my opinion, like probably the best housewife ever. Like, Nene is funny, like comedic, like she's a amazing housewife. I wish she could get back on Housewives, but I don't know, maybe that time has passed. I don't know, because it seems like they're trying to get like younger women into the show. But yeah, Nene definitely of all time probably the best housewife. But she did have this thing with Candy. She didn't like Candy, and she tried to be like, oh no, I ain't got no problem with Candy, but it's just the way you act and the way you do certain stuff. It's just, you don't like that lady. You know what I'm saying? And you don't really have a reason to not like the lady. I don't think that's why you keep trying to, oh, I don't got no problem with her, I ain't got no problem with her. That's why you keep trying to say you don't have no problem with her, because you know you're gonna look crazy for just not liking her for no reason. Anyway, yeah, Nene, next episode, call her sister, call Tamika, and let Tamika do the next episode with you. I would like to see that, so she could tell her side of the story and bring her receipts. Y'all remember she brought that folder in that episode, what was that, Queens of R&B, when they showed up at the studio and they had Latocha sitting there shook because they had the folder with all the receipts of her and Rocky's lies and him stealing with the promoter, well, you know, trying to get money from the promoter and all that stuff. Anyway, y'all, so yeah, Latasha's still lying. She gonna keep lying. I think she's gonna stick this story. I don't think it's ever gonna change. But Latasha, the thing is, you need to stop doing interviews. If you really want to get back in that group, go talk to your sister privately and just tell the truth. Just admit that you and that man stole the girl money, and you gonna have to distance yourself from him if you want to get back in the group and make some money with the group. You don't have to do it publicly, but when you come publicly, either you gonna tell them people you don't want to talk about it, or you just gonna tell the truth to the public too, like, yeah, I stole the money and me and my sister working it out, you know, whatever. But like, to come on here and keep lying and saying you didn't steal the girl money when her and Miss Diane already told us, like, I'm sick of it. I don't want to see Latasha no more. But that's it. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.